One man survived the deadliest weapon in human history. Not once, twice. 2 atomic bombs, 2 cities, 2 blinding, civilization-ending explosions, and 1 very stubborn Japanese businessman who apparently had places to be. His name was Tsutomu Yamaguchi. And the universe, it seems, had absolutely terrible aim. August 6, 1945, a Monday morning. The kind of morning where the sun comes up, the birds chirp, and absolutely nothing in the world hints that today is going to be deeply inconvenient. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a 29-year-old naval engineer for Mitsubishi, was wrapping up a 3-month business trip. He was ready to go home to his wife and son in Nagasaki. He was this close to leaving. He forgot his travel permit. Yes, a forgotten travel document, the single most bureaucratic reason a man has ever almost missed his own apocalypse. So Yamaguchi turned back. He was walking to the shipyard when the bomb detonated. Yamaguchi was thrown into a potato field by the blast wave. His eardrums burst. His arms were badly burned. Now here's where most people would think, I am going to spend the rest of my life in this shelter and never go outside again. Not Tsutomu Yamaguchi. The next day, August 7th, Yamaguchi boarded a train. He was going home, to Nagasaki. He arrived home. He hugged his wife. He saw his son. He went to see his doctor, who treated his burns. And on August 9th, 1945, Yamaguchi went back to work. Yamaguchi was in his supervisor's office recounting what had happened in Hiroshima. His supervisor, like any reasonable human being, did not believe him. His supervisor looked at him the way you look at someone who claims their dog ate their homework. And then, the second atomic bomb. Yamaguchi was blown across the room again. He was in what can only be described as history's most aggressive case of déjà vu, a survivor of a nuclear blast for the second time in 3 days. His supervisor, we can only assume, immediately apologized for doubting him. Yamaguchi recovered, slowly. The burns were severe. The radiation sickness came, as it did for so many survivors. For years, Yamaguchi kept mostly quiet. In Japan, atomic bomb survivors called hibakusha faced social stigma, discrimination in employment, fear that their children would be affected. The survivors carried not just wounds, but silence. It wasn't until the 1950s that Yamaguchi began to speak. He became an outspoken anti-nuclear activist. He gave interviews. He testified. He wrote about what he had seen, the color of the flash, the shape of the cloud, the silence that followed the sound, and the sound that followed the silence. In 2009, at the age of 93, Yamaguchi addressed the United Nations. He stood before the world's most powerful diplomatic body and said simply that nuclear weapons must be abolished, that he had seen what they do. The man the bomb couldn't kill twice asked the world not to use it once more. If this story moved you, share it. The world has a short memory, and Tsutomu Yamaguchi spent his last years making sure it didn't forget. Drop a comment below. What part of his story hit you hardest? And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, you've survived this far into the video, might as well commit.